I need more. And like, even me now, I'm like, when I hear what other people give as advice, I'm like, oh, dang, like, I don't know if that is good advice. And what have they accomplished? And then the way that it looks really good. Like when they spell it all out. And then when I actually ask them and I talk to them one-on-one, I find out that I've accomplished like 10 times more on, like, not saying that as an egotistical way. I'm talking like literally mathematically. I've accomplished more than what they have, but they made it sound different than what I did. And so, yeah, I feel like I run into that trap all the time. Even when I was in car sales, like, man, I can't teach about sales yet. I need to make this amount. Then when I become a millionaire, that's when I'll teach it. Now, like, I still feel like that. And then when I actually hear people, I'm like, dang, I actually do know more information than what I'm giving out there. And even necessarily than what these people are not. Some people could see that as like egotistical. I see it as encouraging. And it's a phrase that I remember a lot of other people talk about is there's somebody out there with less skills than you who are doing more. And that is a truth that I remind myself whenever I'm feeling like that. There's public speakers out there who know a whole lot less than you do. There's public speakers out there who you probably know and like everybody knows that are less qualified than you by a lot. And so, yeah, I just think about stuff like that whenever I'm like getting in my own head of like, oh man, I need to do this, I need to accomplish. Like, there's somebody else that is doing way more who is less experienced and who knows less. So that's kind of my thought process whenever I'm thinking like it. But yeah, I think you'd be I think you should be a comedian mostly, but I don't know if we want to tell that story. That's part of, we'll just tell you guys a brief synopsis of it. That is part of the reason why we also want to do this, because Tony wants freedom to tell jokes the way he wants to tell them, but then also like not associate it with everybody if we are. Brand. Yeah, with the brand. If like, you know, Tony says some stuff that's slightly offensive. Well, that's relative. Slightly offensive.
Yeah, that's like the... Oh, well, yeah, that is the funny thing, too, is when I just made a post, but I posted a picture, I didn't say anything, so I was like, oh, so it's edgy. It was very, very edgy. It was, like, edgy to the point where you'd be like, oh, my God, I can't believe he posted that. And so then the LTD guys were blowing me up in the chat, being like, bro, what are you doing? We're trying to like bring the brand back and look good to the general public, and you just posted that. Holy crap.
Well, it's also like not just looking good. Like, I don't like to just look good to look good, but at the same time, we've gotten some negative feedback with people who are saying things about like our ethics and all this other stuff. And so then when something like that comes out, it's like, okay, we felt like the other stuff wasn't true, and I feel like we've proved that.
Their point.
Now you actually go and post something that like you legitimately did say, and it is offensive. Yeah, and so like now they actually legitimately have something, whereas before we did not feel like they did. Now they do, and so we're like, oh shoot. But I understand. I was actually this is something I did share with the LTD crew. Actually, I was like, man, I was extremely proud of how everybody handled the situation though, because I was going to say the same things, and I'm like, it just feels too weird to say it in front of everybody, so I was going to have it more one-on-one and explain that. Then Derek said it, which is like, for me, I like accountability from the group. I actually really like everybody holding each other accountable. And then I felt like it took a lot of humility from you to be like, yeah, I understand where you guys are coming from, and apologizing, and then also still wanting the freedom, and then finding a way, okay, we want you to be free to do that too, but then also we do realize it negatively affect us. So I don't know, I was just like, dang, I just feel like that was that not very many people would have.